is about area of a triangle. So you might recall that area of a triangle equals 1/2 times the base times the height. But today, the last thing I'm going to show you is there are two extra formulas that you can use for the area of a triangle. One happens when you see a triangle with two sides and the included angle. So for example, if I told you that one side of a triangle was 7 and another side was 8, and the angle in between those two things was 10 degrees, then the area of this triangle would be 1/2 times the 7 times the 8 times the sine of the angle in between. And you just type that in your calculator and find the answer. So the two sides, the angle in between, 1/2 times those two sides times the angle in between, like so. And you find out the area is 4.86. If they give you units, you write down the units squared. If they don't give you units, you don't worry about it. The second formula is when they give you all three sides. So let's say they give you 7, 8, and 9. The first thing that you have to do is find something called the semi-perimeter. Semi-perimeter means halfway around. So what you do is you add up all the sides, chop it in half. That's halfway around, semi meaning half. If you add that all up, you find out you get 24 over 2, or in other words, halfway around that triangle would be 12 units. Then to find your area, you just follow this formula. You take the semi-perimeter, and then you multiply it by the semi-perimeter minus each of the sides. And whatever pops out is your area. So let's try that. And I get 26.83. So these two formulas, the first one is when you have two sides and the included angle, 1/2 times the two sides times the sine of the angle that's included in between them. The second one is if they give you all three sides of a triangle, you find the semi-perimeter that's halfway around, and then it's the square root of the semi-perimeter times the semi-perimeter minus one side, minus the other side, minus the third side, take the square root, and that's your area.